Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dragon Quest Builders. We're about to enact our plan to get out of here, even though, unfortunately, Malroth is going to be sent to cell block B2? I always forget if they use numerical or alphabet things, but it's okay, because we got our Hammerhood friend on our side, and we rode our slime to victory, so we'll see how the tunneling goes. Good job fooling the Chief Inspector. When I saw her checking your cell, my heart was in my mouth. But more important than that, how did last night go? You freed the Hammerhood, but can't get it to listen to a word you say? Well, that is a pickle. Hey lady, you know monsters, right? Surely you know how we can get it to dig where we want. There might be one way. What's that? A long, long time ago, I saw the children of Hargon using a Hammerhood to build a temple of sorts. They spent all their time moaning about building, but even they can't get by without it. Well, anyway, when they'd put a wall in the wrong place and they needed it demolished, they'd put some sort of sticker on it and the Hammerhood would attack it at once. Any idea, 6207? If you think of anything, perhaps you could use that sewing station to make a few. A sticker? Is it like a Target sticker? Smashing sign! A placard to point out places that can be pulverized. Nice. You don't even know what smashing signs are. I'm the one who knows how to make the smashing signs. I feel like those involve wood. Nope, grass fiber and cord again. I need so much cord. Well, it's a good thing there's a lot of stuff around here. Thanks for the I don't want to ride that. I want to smash it with my fists. Alright, up we go. Up. Cord. I want a bit because punch, 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 punch. We're gonna need quite a few of these signs from what I saw. Hey, I found Barbara. What's that? You said hello to Barbara? Thanks, mate. She gets dead lonely if she's on her own for too long. I was dead worried about her. Oh yeah, I said I'd give you a reward, didn't I? Honestly, I forget me head if it wasn't screwed on. I've got a proper tasty weapon either way that should have come in handy for you. I can't give it to you out in the open like this. The screws would get right narc on. Here's what I'll do instead. I'll hide it under one of those corpses in the crematorium the next time I go and see old Barbara. That way you can pick it up whenever you want. Gushti! Alright. Get the weapons from the corpse. This game sure doesn't pull any punches when it comes to horrible things happening to people, but you know what? Sometimes that's just life, but it's okay. We will get out of here and avenge them and everyone else that got stuck in this hellish prison. Okay, let's go make some smashing signs. 60%. We're getting so close to escaping. It's kind of weird to think how long we've been here. About as long, I guess, as any other island adventure went on. Oh, you make 10 per... Whoa! Okay, 40 smashing signs. That's a lot of signs. Ooh, those really are some smashing signs. Pop one of those on any wall you want a Hammerhood to break through and it'll start smashing away. Excellent, everything's finally coming together. Finally get off this dumb rock. That said, what's the deal with Skelcatraz anyway? How does it fit into Hargon's plans? It's not as if his teachings are actually being enforced here. More than a few of the guards seem happy enough to build stuff. Everyone might know his name, but I'm starting to think that Hargon punk isn't all he's cracked up to be. What? I can't say I agree with you there. The real Hargon passed away a long, long time ago, but back in the day, they said he had the whole world under his thumb. Interesting. Hey, Chaos, didn't you say something similar a while ago? And what's more, even though he's long gone, this world of ours still seems to be shrouded in his lies. As far as I can remember, Haragon and the Master of Destruction he summoned were defeated by 3 heroes, the Scions of Erdrick. And nobody here, not the monsters, not the prisoners, not even the most devout of the children, seems to have a clue about any of that. I'm from a town named Burrowell, you know? One day I was walking in the mountains that led to Renderok when I got lost in a snowstorm. As I was trying to make my way through the blizzard, I stumbled upon a hidden valley, one that was strangely familiar yet unlike anything I'd ever seen. Ha! I'll give it to you, lady. You know how to tell a tale, all right. Hey, why don't you come with us? You can tell us how the story ends as we sail away into the sunset. Sorry, but I'll be staying put. If you succeed, your story will become a beacon of hope for everyone in here. But if I went with you, there'd be no one left behind to tell your tale. 6207. No, chaos. Farewell, my dear. In the nicest way possible, I do not want to see your face on this island ever again. I know that you can escape from this place, and I know that one day you'll tear apart the tissue of lies that shrouds this world in darkness. Don't worry. What was that all about? Old Mom Molly's bedtime story hour completely sidetracked us from the mission at hand. We need to escape, and it needs to happen tonight. Tomorrow I'll be stuck in Block 2, and our boat will be mass deep in the briny, and then we can kiss our freedom goodbye. As soon as I'm back in my cell, I'll dig as far into the floor as I can. Use those smashing signs to have the Hammerhood take care of the rest. For now, let's just relax on our favorite bench and wait for sunset one last time. Got it! We're done for the day, yep. Yep, we're gonna sit down because we're ready to break out. Because we're gonna get a weapon from, Dude Man. That will be enough for today. It is time to return to your cells. Collect your evening meals from the jailer on the way out. Be sure to rest well. Another day of rehabilitation awaits you tomorrow. Yes, I know. Love my rehabilitation.
Veritable feast. Yes, here's one cabbage.
One more cabbage. No cabbage for you. Time to cook some cabbage because we're gonna break out, but we need energy to do so. I kind of wish the cabbages didn't take so long to cook, though. I mean, I guess there's more than one fire? I don't know if I can use them all, though. Well, that's just a sconce. I swear there was like a bonfire. Oopsie. Sorry, I turned around for like half a second. Anybody I swear that there was a bonfire, but I guess it's all just braziers, and unfortunately I can't. Are you gonna get mad at me for coming back? Okay, no. Well, one food item is better than no food item. Let's go ahead and eat it now. Thanks, bye. Zip across here. Because honestly, it would take too long to do every single one of them. Oh, left, sorry. Yeah, back in my cells now, got it. I think there was a fire underground. I mean, aside from the fires of the crematorium. Okay, bye. Don't worry, Malroth. Do this right tonight. I'll dig as far as through the floor of the cell as I can. Use the smashing signs to have our hammer happy friend take care of the rest of it, and I'll see you down there. Then we'll finally be on our way back home, to home sweet home. I like how you're like yelling all this stuff out. And with that, the jailer locks Chaos and the other prisoners in their cells. Chaos waits patiently for night to fall. And then, as darkness settles in, it finally becomes time to put the escape plan into action. Oh, here comes the time. Here comes the time. I do really like that. Hey. Okay, as I heard what's going on to happen, Mr. Malroth will be changing cells tomorrow and Captain Blubberbelly's ship will be destroyed. That's why we have to strike tonight, before the iron cools down. So have you worked out how to make the Hammerhead goo where you want it to? Smashing signs? That sounds like a great idea. Now the Hammerhead will know exactly which walls need squishing. Smash! I can hardly believe the day is finally here. It's finally slime for Gottfried's dream to come true. Yar, I can't wait to get this jailbreak started. But first, we need to free Malroth. Go ahead and stick a smashing sign on that wall. The Hammerhead should take care of the rest. I did it already. Adore smashing stuff with his mallet. Place a smashing sign on a wall and it'll dig a lovely tunnel for you. Look at him go. Not quite as quickly as what I would do, but... Malroth, are you okay? Did you get hit by the hammer? Took you long enough. That monster didn't waste any time taking down that wall. Good to see you safe and around, Malroth. Long time no see, Brownbeard. How have you been? Feeling much better now than that you're here. Thanks, Hammerhead. No smashing signs work great! We'll escape this island no slime at this rate. Wait, am I supposed to talk to Malroth now? Those smashing signs really do the trick, eh? All he knows their stuff. We won't be able to go everywhere we want, though. It seems like the Hammerhead's mallet is only tough enough to dig through Earth. If you see any other Earth walls, go ahead and plop one of your smashing signs on it so our friend can do its thing. Goodness knows we'll find on the other side. Maybe freedom, maybe monsters. Okay, so before we do anything else, we're gonna grab that weapon that we're told about. Look, I know, it's okay. I could do without the constant tutorials. Don't tell me to come back either. I know, it's another, oh, God. Yeah, shush. Okay, that I could do without. Like, I know what Earth walls look like, guys. Something hidden underneath it. Yay! Cypress stick. Hey, it's better than nothing. Oh, thank you. I can smash once again with the best of them. Oh, God, it feels so good to have a weapon. Drop some smashing signs. Let's drop one right. This is a very deep hole. Goodness, how far does this go? Smash anything with this stick. Jesus, wait just kind of this far only it hit a dead end, but wait, yeah. Just saying, there's another dirt wall. Yeah, I know. Well, before I do that, because that feels like the way to go, let's do this one and see what's back behind this wall. Probably monsters. Oh, but also treasure. Oh, food! Oh, food that I definitely needed. Good job, everyone. I'm sorry that you're all poisoned, but it's okay. That was well worth it. Smashing. 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 How long are they gonna be poisoned for? Whoa! Lots of water. Whoa, water! It certainly ain't seawater, though. Slurp. I quite like this smell. It seems somehow familiar. You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. Is this pee? But there's that sea breeze again. We can't be far from Auntie Ocean. What are we waiting for then? Let's go! Oh, hello. Grrrr! That's a strolling stiff, a toddling body, a walking corpse. Guess that explains the stink. It ain't half strange to see one down here, though. How'd it get here, and why is it all on its own? Oh no, that's him! Who cares? Let's just thrash the dying daylights out of it and be on our way. How are we supposed to fight it? We're totally legless. I mean, hands-free. I mean, unarmed. I think that's gonna stop me. Come on, let's fight. I bet this is, what's his face? Ow. Or not. No, the walking corpse was defeated. We did it! I bet that's the corpse of the escapist man. Oh, that felt good. Yar, I've never been in a proper suit-up before. That went surprisingly well, didn't it? With all of us throwing off fish hooks like that, he never stood a chance. This walking corpse, could it be? Blistering barnacles, I think it wants to be friends. Who would ever want to be bosom buddies with a thing like that? Me. Yes, please, I'd be really grateful if you gave him some monster munchies. Okay. I bet that's the man. Here you go. Chaos befriends the walking corpse. I have quite the party now. The walking corpse joins Chaos's team! Thanks for joining me in the pee-pee sewers. We're gonna call you Shambles. Oh, there's just enough room for it too. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Why, sure he's friendly. He certainly don't sound it. It's you, isn't it? Rawr. I never thought I'd be friends with a corpse, but it is what it is. Come on, let's look for an exit. You too, stink breath. Friend. Hear his stinky zombie feet plapping along behind. Okay. How far does this go? Oh! Boss time! So we meet again, numbers 6207 and 6208. I've been waiting for you. How's the Chief Inspector doing here? Don't tell me she was on to us all along. Yes, my boy, 1,000 times yes, I have followed your foolish plot from the very beginning, biding my time, waiting for this very moment. But why? If you know what we're up to, why did you let us goof free all this slime? Because they love to make you get that little bit of hope and then destroy it. Why, that's elementary, my dear slime. It is Hargon's will. He teaches us to allow our enemies a glimpse of the salvation they crave before we snatch it away forevermore. And if even a mighty builder is unable to escape from Skelcatraz, then the other inmates will know they haven't a hope. I shall kill several dreams with one stone. Wait, so you put chaos on that cell on purpose? Precisely! Do you think, really think I, Chief Inspector of Skelcatraz, would not know that Gottfried dug a tunnel underneath his cell? Oh no. Your work is done. Now it is time for your punishment. For the crime of attempting to escape from Skelcatraz, I sentence you to death. Do you now? Roar! Yeah, what Stink Breath said. Let's beat this bozo black and blue and get the heck out of here. Woo! Get booked! Woo! Phew! I like how I can ride Smiles mid-battle. Get out of here, Chief Inspector! The monsters are defeated. Fail! Good job! Murder! That's what you get for messing with Malroth and his pals, punk. Why, look! This here Chief Inspector had all your bits and bills on her the whole time. Yay! Thank you. All right, Cass, you're up. Now you got your trusty hammer back. Should be able to break us out of here. Oh, dragon armor! Big bash, bigger bash, bigger bash. Oh my God! As a full-fledged builder, I feel like I've been playing a Metroid game and I just got all my powers back, and now I'm gonna fucking murder everyone. Booyah! Freedom at last. I'm still carrying that stick. I'd like to be using my sword, please. Made it! Where's our ship? It's at the dock. And there she puffs, me beloved ship. I thought I'd never see her again. Come on, everyone. Let's get on board before anyone finds out we're missing. Hell, yes, prison break. Feels so good. Now or never, Chaos. Let's jump before the cavalry comes. Okay, oh, there we go. It just, I still had the sword on there. Oh, man. Wait, what was that? Oh, antidotal herb. Oh, I was hoping it was food. God, it feels so good to have this music back. I hope you're letting me keep all this prison stuff, Brownbeard. Give me the metal bars. Bonk. Can't keep me contained. It feels so good to have my hammer back. And my windbreaker. We're free! We finally made Gottfried's dream come true! Lots happened since we first arrived here, eh? Found some new friends, and even learned how to make monster munchies. It's all thanks to the children of Hargon. You're all welcome to come back with us and live on our island, you know. You'll be safe there. Smash, smash? Thank you, Mr. Malroth. You're much kinder than you look. No, I'm not. But I think I'm going to stay here. You what? All I ever wanted was to escape from Skelkatraz, and now that wish has been granted. But I never actually wanted to leave. This is my home. It might be a horrible place for you goomans, but it's heaven for us monsters. You know what they say, different horses for different courses. Not that any of us is a horse, of course. Anyway, you two better hurry up and sail away from here before the screws grab you. A big thanks to you both. Without you, my friend Gottfried's dream never would have come true. I'm super duper grateful for everything you've done for me. Goodbye, my friends, and good luck. Ah! Thank you, friends, Hammy, Shambles, Smiles. All a plank for the Isle of Awakening. You know, the more I think about it, the weirder this place was. We heard our share of strange stories, and I had one heck of a dream to boot. There was that thing Molly said about the world being shrouded in Hargon's lies. Even though he's dead, there's monsters praying for him to come back. And then there's that voice I hear every now and then. Could it be? What are you doing? The screws will catch up if you don't leave soon. Smash, smash, bash! We might not see each other again for a very long slime, but I'll never forget the slimes we shared here together. Roar! Don't worry about Molly, we'll look after her, and one day we'll help her and all the other prisoners who escaped from Skeletratraz too. Goodbye, Chaos, Mr. Malroth and, Blubberbeard. All aboard for a trip abroad. Time to set sail. We made it off the island. We finally did it. Hello. I'm glad you were waiting here. It's like you knew that I was coming back before I was even back. Chaos retrieves this stuff from the storage sack. Tablet targets. Make all sorts of food. Yeah, oh, because I made other foods. Hey, thanks for the mini medal. I'll give that to you. 7 more until I get the magic pencil. I don't really know what that does. I don't believe it. Well, if it isn't Chaos and Malroth, how nice of you to finally show up. I've been worried sick. Where in blazes have you two been? I thought the children of Hargon might have found you and whisked you away, or worse. They did. We were in prison. Calm down, calm down. We had everything under control. I wouldn't let anything bad happen to Chaos. But enough about us. What about you? How did things go after we escaped? Well, I don't know how we did it, but with the combined forces of Furfield and Crumbledon, we somehow managed to drive the Rotters away. The others are sleeping now. We've been waiting around the clock for you guys to return, you know. So, what kept you for so long? We went to prison. You were captured and locked up in an island prison? Sounds like you're lucky to have made it out alive. Tell me about it. To make matters worse, Chaos cried himself to sleep every night. You just can't take him anywhere. No, I didn't. I didn't cry. You were sad. You cried. I'm not a baby. I'm a builder. Well, whatever the true story of your valiant escape, it sounds like you had a first-rate adventure. I was wondering, how about we have a nice little tea party? Just the 3 of us. Tea? Follow me, I've got a little surprise for you. Also, what is going on over there? Is that where we're going? What is that? Is that just like random what's over there? Is that just sand blocks? Oh, wait. I think this is where I was fighting the dudes before. And they probably busted some blocks. Okay, that makes sense. Also, now I'm just very full of stuff. Very good. Surprise tea party? Also, I'd like to get to level 20. I swear I got enough experience for it, but since it was like in a story fight, it didn't count. Yeah. You remember this place, don't you? It's where the 3 of us first met. I thought it would be the perfect place for a party. One of the beds is broken. Party for what? To celebrate your safe return, of course. You just escaped from captivity. You must be in need of a little light revelry after that. Yeah, I suppose. So, how do you have a party? Drinking some water. Firstly, we'll need somewhere to hold it. Perhaps Chaos could design the perfect location for us. Doesn't have to be too elaborate, but it mustn't be too drab either. Make sure there are decorations, a lovely centerpiece that we can complement something like of that ilk. How about that stuffed monster thing you used to help us escape from prison? That should do. Oh, and one more thing. Make sure you build it in the sea. I think a party in the ocean sounds just divine. I'd rather we did it on dry land. But if we have to, can you stick a few of those round things that squirt out water around it? You know, the ones that you put in the pool and crumble done? I like those. The fun-size fountains. Anything else you'd like Chaos to add to our little party place, Malra? Nah, whatever he makes is fine by me. Well, without further ado, let's see what design Chaos dreams up. Perfect tea party blueprint. Party platform blueprint. Softwood carpet, wooden step. Oh, look at all this stuff. Oh, it's a good thing I have a lot of bonfires. Stuffed hammerhood, fun-sized fountain, simple stool. That little pirouette is as elegant as ever. As for the blueprint, I can see you've included an adorable stuffed hammerhood and some fun-sized fountains. How delightful. Yeah, it's all right. Understated yet charming. A bit like us. Care to start building it, Chaos? We can start the party as soon as you're done. All right. Make the wood. Make some carpet. Thought I still had cotton and stuff. I think it's over there. Well, actually, I don't need that because I already have one table coming right up. And I should have enough stuff for this. Yep, of course, I have like a billion fiber. Oh, what else? Ah, the fun-size fountains. And I think that's it. Here we go. Okay. Oh, I made softwood. Where did it go? Right there. Oh, I already had some softwood. Party platform is coming together. Okay, so fun-sized fountains, I believe. Here, here, and here. And Dragon Quest has such like relaxing music. The blueprint's coming along very nicely indeed. Oh, I'm so looking forward to our little party. I just can't wait. By the way, Malra, did you ever get your memory back? Completely forgot how to ask you about that. How ironic. What's with you all of a sudden? Oh, it's nothing really. It's just you've seemed a little distant recently. Are you sleeping all right? No unusual dreams or anything? How do you know about that? I know you two better than you know yourselves. After all, we're the best of friends now, and we'll be together forever. Together forever? We are going to be together forever, aren't we? Oh, what am I saying? Of course we are. Right, I think that's enough chatter for now. This party will never begin if we carry on hobnobbing like this. Okay, I gotta make... Oh, steps and stools. She's watching her dance. She's so happy. Okay, I think I messed up. I think that this is supposed to be... Yeah, okay. Carpet. Malroth, I need to put a hammer hood exactly where you're standing, I think. Never mind. Not where it goes. Oh, the centerpiece is actually off to the side. Got it. So it goes right here. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. Wooden steps, simple stools. That's it. Okay. Wait, do I already have simple stools on me? I do. And I probably also have the wooden steps. Aha! And the life of a builder. This here. Nope. She's so happy. Well, you know what? Good for her. Chaos completes the party platform blueprint. It's a nice little diversion considering we couldn't build anything for a bit. Golly, Chaos, this looks like the perfect place for a pretty little party. That actually does look nice. I do like that. I get that you're happy to have us back and everything, but why do we have to have a party? Because I'm jealous. Rosie told me about the Harvest Festival you held on Burrowfield, and Bab spoke very highly of the Crumble Done dance party. But if the three of us can have a low-key gathering of our very own, I won't feel left out anymore. Huh, that's a rubbish reason. I've never heard anything so stupid in my life. Wow! Rude! But alright, I'll go along with it. After all, me and Cass are always leaving you in the lurch. So what's the plan for this party then? Sit on those stools and stare at each other? Remember when I said I had a surprise for you? You two just sit right there. Poison. Ta-da! Whoa! A cake! I've been planning this party since you two left. I even baked the cake the day after you went away. The day after? Haven't we been gone for like a month? Ah, what did you put in it? It reeks to high heaven. It does not. That's the aroma of fresh scallywinkle, I'll have you know. I mixed the meat into the cake batter with some slime oil, stirred in some mashed crab and eyeball, and sprinkled some soil in. No, oh no, she has terrible cooking. I call it the Scrummy Scally Sponge Surprise. Chaos, would you like the honor of taking first bite? You're asking me to die. Sure, of course you would. How could you say no? I slaved away for hours over a hot bonfire to bake it. Eat up now. You must be absolutely starving after being locked away for so long in that horrible prison. I'd rather eat a cabbage every day than this. Fearing the worst, Chaos and Malroth dig into Lulu's lethal cake. Chaos's mouth is filled with noxious fumes. He tries to flee to the toilet. Lulu's glares firmly fixed on Chaos's face. No, I need the toilet. Chaos can't escape. No, I have to keep eating it. Has she eaten it? This is actually pretty tasty. Malroth? Malroth is confused. No, he's confused. No! No! Tonight we die. I was a bit worried that this party would be the pits, but it's not nearly as tedious as I imagined. I knew you'd enjoy yourself. We have the cake to thank for that. Such a shame I never got to taste the thing myself. Oh, that reminds me, for my next signature dish, I was thinking of rustling up a mollusk mousse with an army ant. Coolest? What? But Bonanza does insist on taste testing all my creations first, so you'll have to wait a little while longer to enjoy that one. Is Bonanza dead? More cake, Malroth? No, I was just thinking, how much longer is this gonna last? All of us together like this. Why, forever, of course. I said it before, remember? Why do you ask? Chaos, if something bad happens to me, like I stop being myself, would you hit me? I mean hard, like wake up and come to your senses hard. Can you do that for me? Yeah, you're my bro. Malroth, what in the world has gotten into you?
What's going on here, eh? Are you throwing a party without us? You could have at least informed us that you'd made a safe return.
No, I don't care about you, Dad, Mom, brother, uncle, whatever you're calling yourself now, mentor. It's not what you think. I just happened to be on the beach when they made port. It was such a special moment. I didn't want to spoil it. I thought we was all friends here, Lulu, and I'm very happy to get together without us. Oh. This looks like a fun little bash. Mind if I'm a mingling? I love gate crushing a party, me. I'm gonna go bleed mental. All through the night, the Islanders celebrate the safe return of their friends Chaos and Malroth. Some weep at the sight of Lulu's cake. Some scream blue murder at its taste, while others faint at the smell alone. Even so, the festivities show no sign of slowing. As the party, in each partygoer's stomach, rumbles into the early hours, a spirit of togetherness falls over the group, the desire to build a new home together. Chaos and Malroth laugh and joke all through the night, but behind the smile, something seems to be troubling Malroth deeply. It's his digestive tract. It's rebelling. Then, morning comes. Sorry, I keep messing with my microphone. Where's my boy Malroth? Morning, Chaos. Last night's party was pretty fun, wasn't it? Hey, you look a bit pale. You didn't eat anything funny at the party, did you? Anyway, last night Digby told me they managed to get the pyramid finished while we were gone. Fancy going to take a look? Maybe the hike over there will put some color back in your cheeks. Come on. What did I learn how to make a horrible cake? Or a tea set? A delicate and dainty table setting ideal for afternoon tea. Yay! Here's our simple home. It's like, what's the point of having these chests, actually, if I can fit everything into my bag? You know what? Yeah, it's a dining. Very good. I am still very hungry. I should have food. I don't have... Oh, wait, no, there it is. No, that's herbs. I don't have any food. Well, I can just eat some cabbages. Cool. Okay. Oh yeah, I can just... I forget, I can fast travel over there now that we're here. So Scarlet Sands. Oh, my oasis. God, I made that. Oh, this is a nice looking thing. Well, you say you're finished. It's not pointy. Hi, Lulu. Hello there, Chaos. I know I said this several times last night, but it really is good to have you back. as you can see, we finished off the second part of the pyramid while you were gone. Yes. Now we need to get the third part. We did a remarkable job, if I do say so myself. Seems there's a letter. Okay, cool. I was trying to talk to Lulu. Soon we shall have a wonderful tourist attraction on our hands. People will flock from miles to see our pyramid, including the children of Hargon who will try to kill us. Big time! If we knuckle down, we'll have a gaff finished in a flash. Oi, Chaos! Fancy sorting us out with another blueprint numero tres? That means number 3. I'm standing on fire. I'm on fire! Chaos draws out pyramid level 3 blueprint. That's, so it's gonna be 4 level. Jeez, this is a lot. Hey guys, I made another blueprint. Are you ready? This thing is gonna be huge. God, I like the look of this, Chaos. Well, our dears, shall we begin? We's desperate to start building again. I've bunged a bunch of blocks in a chest just like last time. Should be plenty in there to polish off this piece of the pyramid, no problem. You're welcome to help us, Chaos, but if there's something else that needs your attention, you can leave the building work to us. Either way, let's all work together to make this place the best that it can be. Oh, Chaos, Malroth, it's so good to have you back safe and sound. God, that oasis does look really nice from here. Not gonna lie. Without you, this whole operation would fall to pieces. So, to welcome you back, I'd like to give you a present. Is there anything you need? A bell would make your life a lot easier. You could ring it to gather up all the gratitude like you do on other islands. Oh, you don't need my help with that. Surely you could build one for yourself. Oh, hold on, are you telling me you don't know how to make a builder's bell yet? I haven't had to, so no. Don't make fun of me, hermit. A gleaming golden bell that rings with a clarion call. Oh. You've invented a bell, I see. That should, oh God, thanks. Oh geez. Sorry, I accidentally hit my controller on the side. Chaos, our dear, it's wonderful to have you back. We's happy to see it in one pieces. As you know, we drove those mischievous missionaries away. They could attack us again at any times. We have to be on alert at all hours of the day. Very stressful, very stressful. We need a plan for when it attacks again. Oh, but just listen to us. We're being such a gloomy guts. Forget we ever says anything about it. Apart from our impending doom, we've been thinking about how to turn this area into a bona fide tourist attraction. We thinks it needs a shop. You know, a little place to sell souvenirs and knickknacks. Can't calls it a tourist spot without one. Would you make an item shop for us, Chaos? Puts it inside the pyramid. You'll need to put a shop sign in there, and mustn't forget 2 coffers, a table and a price tag. Check your crafting station if there's an item you've never made before. Maybe you can learn the recipe there. Okay, I need a Where's the item shop supposed to be? Here? Oh, some offices. Ow! Why did I go to that? I don't actually remember everything that they want. Item price tag? Yes. I was gonna make a builder's bell. I already forgot what I was doing. Is it a shop sign? I'm so confused. Gratitude points. Okay. We said 2 coffers. I'm so confused right now. I kind of sped through. I'm sure she'll tell me what I need. I still need. What else is it? Coffer? That's it. Big bronze bell. I learned how to make that. Do I just put it on the ground? Do I hang it? What do I do? Do I just put it on the ground, I guess? Hello, friend. All monsters are friends. All women are queens. Yeah, gratitude! Oh, I love it! Oh my god. You know, it would be cool to have like a giant bell like that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, more gratitude. You guys love the bell so much, you gave me more gratitude. Hello, I need to, I'm trying to talk. Maybe build an item shop. It needs a shop sign, okay. 2 coffers, a table, and a price. Oh, it only needs 1 table and a price. Okay. Shop sign. Learn a new recipe. Make it now. You can also make a weapon shop sign. Let's learn that. Armor sign. Hella's hammer sign? What does that mean? Okay, I guess item shop on the bottom floor. Let's stick it over here. Light dolomite. Do I have a door? I don't know if I made. I should really just keep doors on me because I know I'm gonna be building a lot of buildings. Let's go make a door. Hi. Excuse me, I'm making a door. Please go away. Can you leave Malroth alone? I wonder. I guess if they want to be friends, they'll stop afterwards. Well, we'll figure that out. I mean, that's definitely a mechanic of the game now. So... Shop sign. Offer. Offer. Table. 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 Ha-ha! So this is an item shop. Jeez, there's so much gratitude. Hi. You made our little item shop, dear. Thanks very much. Thanks it very much. People will come from far and wide to see our beautiful oasis and amazing pyramid. And when they does, we can sell that to rich tourists. Honestly, Ordelia, you're such a silly Billy. What use is a shop if we don't have a shopkeeper? There's no need to be angry, Lulu, our dear. We hasn't forgotten about that. What? Okay, what does that mean? Where did you go? Are you the shopkeeper? I'm so confused right now. We're working on building the pyramid. Also... Okay, what do you want? Thank you for making the item shop for us. Now we needs a shopkeeper to work in it. We don't think it'd be very good at running a business. Much more usefuler doing different jobs. Perhaps you could bring in a professional from another island. Goes on, brings us one back from Explorer's Shores. The captain said he'd spotted a sparkly new island. Merchants love shiny gold. Good place to go look-sees, we think. Hopefully you can bring back a lovely shopkeeper for our lovely shop. Even better if it has a bushy beard, but he'll have beard so much. Go and tell Captain Brownbeard that you want to go to Iridescent Island. He'll know what you mean. Bring back hairy merchant for us. All for us. Oh, Jesus. Are you sure you're not just looking for a husband? Well, I mean, the pyramid is... the pyramid building is in full swing. We have a bell. Somebody else has a request. Are you Digby or are you Dougie? Dougie! Whatcha, Chaos? Been meaning to have a word with you. We've got a favor to ask. Ever since we come from Crumble Dun, I've been pining for a ride in a minecart. It just ain't the same running to work every morning, and I could be riding the rails. Think you can sort me out? I ain't been bothered when you put the tracks. I just want to feel the wind rushing over me rhomboids. Still, I reckon it'd be proper exhilarating if the tracks ran through the pyramid. What do you think? About 200 pieces of track connected together should be enough to scratch me rail right an itch. Okay, how much rail do I even have? 137, almost enough. Now some stops. And... Okay, that's a cannon. Oh. Whoa! crash cart. Spiked metal mine cart. Sorry, I'm getting very excited about this. Oh wait, I was gonna make a lot of track. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Track! Brittany's happy. We're all happy, Brittany. We're all happy here. Oops. I changed. Okay, let's lay some track for my good friend. What if we started? Yeah, let's start it off like right outside of here. Wait, is this actually gonna pass? Oh wait, I'm gonna have to. Well, I'm gonna make it pass through the pyramid. It's fine. Get him, Malroth. I'm busy building. I just wonder which ones become friendly. Okay, let me stick one of them stops right here. Stop. I know, guys, isn't this awesome? Does the pyramid have a back? It doesn't. Okay, so this is just gonna kinda... Ah! I did, apparently. I was so busy laying track. Let's see what it looks like. High five! Yes, Cass, we did it! The third part of the pyramid's finished. Dang, that is super impressive. I mean, that's huge. Da, 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 da. Whoa! I don't think I'm gonna have enough track for this to run all the way around, but I think he'll be happy enough that I made it very long. It's got 107. Oh no! This is gonna be a little tight. It's fine. It's fine. All right. We'll finish laying enough track for Dougie, and then we'll finish up. Oh man. You know, I should have just made this go along this whole thing the entire time. Because now it's going to be kind of uneven. But you know what? It's whatever. It doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. And then we'll... and then... that should be able to go... It's there. Going. It is nighttime now. Wonder if we'll get spooky guys to attack us. The Reapers. I should just spooky guys, you know, those spooky guys. Yeah, I'm very good at track laying. Oh, why is it? I know. Oh God! Hi! Jesus! You can't just do that, bro! I thought you were sleeping! Lord blimey, Chaos! You made me the minecart track I asked for. It's bleeding brilliant! I know you like to warp from one place to another, but that ain't the only way to get about. Riding a minecart gives you a chance to take in the scenery. A nice way to see the world! You know what I mean? My vision for Dougie's dystopia is a land covered in minecart track as far as the eye can see. That is what dystopia means, isn't it? No, that's you don't want that. Well, at the very least, I want a track that does the old loop of the island. You'll let me make me dream come true, won't you, Chaos? One day. It's just gonna take a while. Oopsie, that's not where I wanted that. Will I be able to connect these or get just very close? Very close. Very good. We now have a minecart tracks. Let's go. Oh yeah. Well, first things first. I'm surprised we put all this track down. He didn't even care that I hadn't actually put a minecart down yet. Oh, I should make another one. We should chain those together. Ten carts. Dunk. Dunk. Beautiful. Now people are gonna have like the ride of their lives. Very good. What was that to say? Please tell me I can put these together. Ha ha ha! Who wants to ride in the cart? Oh no! They just... Bonk! I need to put a stop there. Stop! Woo! Bonk. That's so sad. Oh. Woo! Oh god. That seems incredibly unsafe. Oh, he has his own cart. Oh, that's great to see. I love that. I love just seeing them cart around. Oh, this is very good. Yeah, I'll find a merchant. Let me go talk to whoever the hell this is. Look at him go! Wow. Yeah, look at Oh, this is so good. The pyramid is stunning, simply stunning. And it shall be even more so when it's finally complete. We love how it's turned out, dear. Nicey, nicey. Much better than a cold cave uncrumbled on. The end is nearly in sight, Chaos. All we have to do now is apply the finishing touches. Okay, well, before we apply the finishing touches, time to save the game. And for next time, I guess we'll get the tippity top of the pyramid. But yeah, we're at a prison, building the pyramid. It's looking very impressive. Now there's minecarts in it, and a shop with no shopkeeper. You know, fun stuff. Don't worry. It'll all come together soon. I'll catch you guys later.